girl enters a room and a boy calls out to her, "Mom." The girl gets angry. The boy says, "Please care about me too. I'm also your son." She replies, "You are not our son, and don't call me mom." And then she leaves. Her husband knocks on the door. She opens it, and they hug each other. Her husband says, "Why have you kept him here? He is like a wall between us." The woman says, "What should I do?" The husband replies, "Put him in another room." So she takes the boy to another room and tells him, "Sit here and don't make any noise." The boy starts crying. The woman goes back to her husband, and they begin making up with each other. The boy calls out loudly for his mother. She comes to him and says, "Why are you shouting so loudly? I told you not to make noise." And she takes off her belt and starts hitting the boy. The boy cries loudly. The woman says, "Now don't make noise," and leaves. The child sits there crying. Later, the woman serves food and says to her husband, "Come, let's eat." The husband says, "Why did you bring him here? You should have kept him in the other room." The woman replies, "What can we do? Let him sit here, let us eat, then I'll put him back in the other room." They start eating. The woman says, "Look, you've messed up the whole table." The child tries to pick up a glass of juice, but it falls, and her clothes get spoiled. She scolds him and says, "Can't you see? You ruined all my clothes." The husband says, "Come on, let's drop him somewhere. We can't keep him in our house anymore." The woman agrees. The boy starts crying and says, "Please don't leave me anywhere. Where will I go without you?" They take him to a deserted place and leave him there. The boy cries and falls down from his chair. A man who is watching nearby calls out to the people in the car, but they don't listen. The man comes to the child and asks, "Why did they leave you here?" The boy says, "I am disabled, so they left me here." The man lifts the child, puts him back on the chair, takes him to his home, and puts him to sleep. He tells the child, "Don't worry, I will take good care of you. From today, you are my son, and I am your father." The boy asks, "You won't leave me like they did, will you?" The man says, "I will not leave you." Then the man goes out. The child falls asleep. The man brings some money and tells the child, "Look, I brought money. With this, I will get your treatment done." Hearing this, the child becomes very happy and says, "Really? You will get my treatment done?" The man says, "Yes." They go to a doctor. The man says, "Treat this child so that he can walk." The doctor says he will examine the child first and then treat him. After checking, the doctor says that an operation will be needed. The man says, "Do the operation. Will he be able to walk?" The doctor replies, "Yes, he will be able to walk." The boy becomes very happy. The operation is done, and the child starts walking. He hugs his father. When the boy grows up, he buys his own car and comes to his father. He says, "I have bought a house. Let me show it to you," and takes him along. When he reaches his house, he sees his mother there picking up garbage. She says, "Son, I am very ashamed. At that time, I used to scold you and even threw you out of the house." The boy says, "This man picked me up from there and got my treatment done, because of which I am able to walk now," and he takes his father and leaves.